Hi, this is the new Suunto Essential watch. I just bought it a few days ago. I did some minor testing and I'm gonna show you how it works basically. I'm gonna start off by showing you this button here, which is the light. Now, at the first screen you can see this. Let me just show you these two lines moving here. That's showing you how much second it is. Now at the very bottom you have Wednesday 16th the 8th. If you were to press this button here, you would get seconds, then second time, then sunrise, sunset, stopwatch. Let me just show you. Countdown timer, you can set this 5, 6, 7 minutes. Basically I didn't see any limit on it, and I believe there's nothing. Yeah. Now this arrow here, let me just zoom in a little. It's a very important thing, but I'll get to that later. Now if you press this middle button here, it will show you the air pressure. Basically it's showing you how much is the sea level. If it's below 1000, it means the air pressure is currently dropping. I do apologize for my English, and that might be a chance of a storm. In about 3 or 4 hours it's gonna inform me if there is going to be a storm or not. So these arrows right here, if they're pointing downwards, it's showing that the air pressure is going down. And this arrow right here on the left, it's showing straight. So in the last 3 hours the pressure was straight, and now it's dropping down. So if it keeps dropping down for the next 3 hours, up there you see a storm alarm. Basically it's warning me that it might be raining or thunderbolting real soon. Just in the bottom you can see the temperature. It's pretty accurate unless you're wearing it on your hand. It might vary from 5 to 15 degrees basing on your body temperature. If you were to press this button here again, you would get logs. -6 meters is the last measurement I took. Honestly, I was in a basement not diving, but it was a 6-meter basement, so it's kind of accurate. You can get actually it's 18, I don't know what it is. I believe it has something to do with logs, but let's just move on. And nothing. Now if you were to press this one more time, you would get compass. Now the compass is like 100% accurate. I did the measurements and it's really showing where the north, where the south, west and east are. You can determine that by the way on which sun is rising and the way which sun is setting. So I was looking at the setting sun, which is on the west, and the compass was really pointing that that's the west. So basically it's pretty accurate. Now let me show you how you enter menu. Basically pressing this button will show you the menu. The first thing you will see is memory. The memory is for LT barometer and the logbooks, also the recording interval. Now recording interval will record every 60 seconds, 33 hours left, 34 hours maximum, meaning you can record a day and a half of hiking, being on the mountain or diving. Logbook, you can see your logs, what you did there. Let me show you. Peak 126 meters, average minutes, basically everything you did on that day. Now let me show you some more features. Okay, time and date basically is used to set up an alarm. Countdown, time, due time, to set up a date. Basically those are the options which are logical, and I don't think they need explaining. Sunrise, sunset, you will set your location. Mine is Eastern Europe, first city. Basically that's that. Choose your city, choose your location, the watch will synchronize automatically. It's a pretty nifty option for, let's just say, if you wish to go fishing or to get up early in the morning before the sunrise, or to know how many more minutes you have before the sun sets. Basically you can see it with your own eyes, but sometimes it's cloudy, so I guess it's a neat option. For me it is. Altimeter barometer is maybe the best option here. Let me show you. First thing is reference, altitude and sea level. Basically if you're on the mountain, and let's just say you would like to start at 0 meters or 50 meters, you would set this option for how high you are. Press this button here, and that's where your measurement will start. Now I have tested it and it's like 1 meter, maybe minus or plus, but basically it's where it's supposed to be now. Since this is not a smartwatch nor is connected to the internet or the GPS, honestly I do not know how does it know, but I guess it does somehow. Sea level, like I showed you, 1000 is the neutral. It's best to keep it like that, or to open up the newspaper and to look for your air pressure for today, so you can set it depending on which country you are. Now the profile, that's an interesting thing, because you can see mine is on the barometer. You can set it to altimeter or that meter and automatic. Basically what does it means? It means if you're going diving, set it to this. If you're going mountains, set it to this. And if you're in the city or just hiking, set it to barometer, so you know if the storm is going to drop by or not. You can always choose the automatic, but I do not recommend it, since you will never precisely know when the storm is about to hit or how high you are, because the watch is constantly going to change between the profiles. So it's best to know what activity you're going to do and then just to do it. Now just see automatic, I'm gonna set it to barometer. Storm alarm only has two options, on and off. I always like to keep my on. 3 days ago there was a storm and this thing beeped like crazy, like 2 hours before the storm and another 20 minutes after the storm is about to hit. But today is pretty sunny, though it's showing that the storm might be possible. Now know this, if you see a sunny day and the watch starts beeping, it doesn't mean it's inaccurate. It means that it's measuring the current air pressure and that it's seeing that the air pressure is dropping down. It means that the storm clouds might be forming which you are not able to see. The most accurate information you will see about 6 to 7 hours from the time this thing starts to beep. That's why this arrow here is pretty important. You get the manual. Let me just see where it is. Let me have a look. Basically this is what you get in the box. You get this box, Suunto Essential. Let me just show it to you. Okay. Precision for instruments since 1936. You get this really nice quality, I don't know how to call it, like a folding thing. A little rag to clean it with. Suunto pen. And the standard warranty. You also get this little notebook. It's empty, but it's a nice thing to have. Now let me just see where I have put the manual. I can put the watch here. Oh yeah, the one important thing is how you move the battery. You see this thing here? You can take a coin, swipe it around 2 times, unscrew it, place the new battery and just screw it back. You don't need to go to any special store to get your battery replaced or something like that. Also, this thing here is really important. As much as I read about this watch, these are the sensors which measure the air pressure or the temperature. So it's best to keep them away from dust or sand. Now, it's a bit tricky to do that if you're on the mountain. I mean, it's gonna be dust there, or hiking or anything like that. I'm guessing it's pretty hard to get this thing cleaned as well as dusty, but I don't know. That's what they said. I'll keep it clean. I know how to clean this, because if you put anything in there, you're probably going to damage the sensors. Maybe just blowing it or something. Either way, concerning the screen, it's a bit hard to see. I read about it as well. It's called the negative screen, but to tell you honestly, I really like it. I don't like my watch being too shiny, so everybody, it gets attracted by other people. Look at his hand, he's shiny. I don't know, maybe I'm just acting silly, but I like it like it's dark like this. The watch is used to see time. I check how much time it is. If it's night, I get a nice light. Basically, I didn't find any negative spots with this being a so-called negative screen. You might be able to see on the video it's pretty like dark compared to, let's just say, this Chinese watch. Let me compare the lights. But honestly, these are with the lights on, lights off. But honestly, I do enjoy this watch. It's pretty nice to wear. It looks like it's hard, but it's not. I don't know, it's made from copper, I guess, but the materials are really high-end and it doesn't bother your hand at all. So if you like nifty watches who look nice on your hand, you can wear it as business, as casual, and by any chance, if you're up in the mountains or diving, this thing can save your life. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.